In a small, forgotten corner of the world, nestled between towering spires and whispering trees, stood an ancient library like no other. Its walls were lined with tomes bound in worn leather, adorned with strange symbols that shimmered like moonlight on rippling water. This was no ordinary repository of knowledge. Within its hallowed halls lay the library of unwritten histories. Legends whispered that within these shelves, every person who had ever walked the face of the earth had left a piece of themselves behind in the form of a book. These volumes were said to contain not only the stories of individuals, but also the collective experiences of humanity, etched into the pages like constellations in the night sky. Dr. Maria Rodriguez, a renowned scholar of forgotten lore, had spent her life searching for this enigmatic library. She had scoured dusty archives and hidden texts, deciphered ancient languages, and traversed treacherous landscapes in pursuit of the elusive tomes. Finally, after years of tireless effort, she stumbled upon an old map etched on a fragment of parchment, pointing to the location of the Library of Unwritten Histories. As Maria pushed open the creaking doors, a musty scent wafted out, carrying with it whispers from ages past. She stepped into the silence, her footsteps echoing through the empty halls like the beat of a distant heart. Before her lay rows upon rows of books, each one more magnificent than the last. She began her search in the section dedicated to ancient civilizations, where she found an impressive tome bound in golden thread and adorned with images of mighty pharaohs. As she opened the book, the air around her seemed to vibrate with the pulse of forgotten empires. She read of a people who had harnessed the power of the sun and channeled it into their daily lives, creating cities that shone like stars in the night sky. Next, Maria delved into the realms of mythology, where she encountered a book bound in feathers and adorned with intricate carvings of mythical creatures. This tome told the tale of a young warrior who had conquered the underworld and brought back the secrets of the afterlife to share with his people. As she read, the shadows around her seemed to coalesce into images of mighty beasts and mythical landscapes. Maria continued her search, delving into the pages of history books, ancient texts, and forgotten knowledge. With each new discovery, the boundaries between past and present began to blur. She found herself standing on the banks of a river, watching as an ancient civilization built its grand city from the sands of time. She witnessed the creation of life from primordial ooze, feeling the thrill of birth as new worlds unfolded before her eyes. As she read through the library of unwritten histories, Maria began to notice that each story was interconnected, forming a tapestry of human experience that seemed to transcend space and time. She saw how one person's tale influenced another, creating an ever-unfolding narrative of humanity's greatest triumphs and darkest struggles. The hours passed like falling leaves, as Maria became lost in the infinite pages of the library. Her mind expanded with the sheer scope of human existence. Her heart swelled with compassion for the countless lives that had shaped the world around her. And when she finally emerged from her reverie, she knew that nothing would ever be the same again. As the sun dipped below the horizon, casting a warm orange glow over the library, Maria closed her eyes and listened to the whispers of the past. She felt the library's secrets calling to her, inviting her to join the chorus of humanity's unwritten histories. In that moment, she knew that she had become a part of this grand tapestry, not as an observer, but as a writer, weaving her own story into the ever-unfolding narrative of the human experience. And so, Maria took up the pen that lay at the edge of the library, ready to begin writing her own chapter in the tale of humanity. With every stroke of the quill, she whispered stories of love and loss, hope and heartache, creating a new addition to the endless pages of the Library of Unwritten Histories. As Maria wrote, the library seemed to awaken from its slumber, its shelves humming with the collective energy of all those who had come before. The books began to glow with an ethereal light, their words shifting like the sands of time as the tales of humanity unfolded anew. In this instant, the boundaries between reality and fiction blurred, and the world itself became a part of the library's unwritten histories.